YouTube family, welcome to another Two Family Homestead live stream. Woo!
Well, it is Tuesday. Seems like I just saw all you people a very short time ago. How is everybody doing tonight? Let's see here. Can you hear me okay? Let's get the audio out of the way here first. Want to find out if you can hear me okay, if it sounds like I'm in a tin can, if it's too loud, too soft, too distorted. If it's distorted, it could just be me.
No, that's demented.
Oh, I'm demented, not distorted. Okay. So if it's a demented sounded to me, but distorted may not be. Wide Family Farms. Cecilia Jansen. Copper Kettle. Audio is 5x5. 5x5. Okay, so that's kind of square, I guess. Dutch Hawk Grid Homesteading, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen, Royal Amethyst Acres, RG Homestead, Copper Kettle Farms. You don't like my snot ball running across the screen, I take it. I saw you talking about it. So
Maybe it's my mic that has the hum.
no, I did some serious shifting over here again today, to the point where I was hoping I'd get it back together again before the stream here. Sounds good. No hum now. That is good. Are you hearing the air conditioner? I'm just curious, because that's running here, and I'm hopefully that I don't have to turn it off. Okay, Crystal, that's okay. I figured you did not get your laptop back yet, so I thought we'd just kind of have an open discussion for everybody else that's in the chat. Crystal at Copper Kettle Farms is going to share with everybody another demonstration on Canva.
Brett and Cindy has a question for you. No. YouTube took that away.
I didn't even know that. See, I don't type that much. You said it took it away. It's no longer there.
Highlight names? Yeah, it does. Yeah, you can still highlight names if you're on a
Yes.
If you're on a phone, it doesn't.
Yeah, if you're on a computer, it does, but apparently maybe a phone does not. Brett and Cindy's Tennessee Living, I'm assuming. So, just...
Today, the fan has finally passed customs, so it should be fixed this week.
Okay, so let's just see here. We'll do the @ sign and... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Works just fine. It works just fine. Brett and Cindy's Tennessee Living. So that @ sign, at least it does on a computer. So next week, Copper Kettle Farms will be giving and she did this once before, and it was wonderful. Everybody loved it. She'll be giving everybody a general how-to using Canva as far as creating thumbnails.
Morgan's in here.
Morgan's in here?
Morgan, Mr. 100,000.
Well, Mr. Morgan, how are you doing? So how are things up in the Northeast there? Are you surviving the COVID nonsense, Morgan? All right. So what would y'all like to discuss tonight? We've kind of left it open. Didn't know if Crystal would be able to do her spiel here with Canva, and so we just kind of thought we would discuss whatever y'all wanted to discuss. Now I see Sean in Alaska is an avid Canva user.
So is Mama Z.
Mama Z is also one. I, however, am not. If I would have tried to use Canva on that eagle landing on the thumbnail, it probably would have crashed and gotten wet. Sweet Pea Farm, New York.
Michelle. She's the lady I got my dryer balls from.
J Love Adventures. J Love Adventures on a phone. You see highlighted comments. Can you highlight somebody's name that way, though? J Love. That's what the question was.
You have to type out the whole name.
But we can talk tools to help build a channel audience like TubeBuddy. Well, we can do that to a degree. Has some cool new animate features. Are you talking about Canva? Certainly not talking about TubeBuddy for animate features, I wouldn't think. Okay, got a question here. Sean in Alaska. I have TubeBuddy, and so now I see what others have in their video tags. I am seeing a great deal of tags that are the titles of other channels. Is that kosher? Let me speak to the local rabbi. No. If the content of their video talks about, reflects upon, references that other channel, then absolutely it is. If, on the other hand, it does not, well, then it's just not kosher. It's a sour pickle, not a kosher pickle. The tags are not near as relevant today as what they once were. Now, I'm sure that's open for discussion. I'm sure maybe Morgan, are you in here? Can you want to bounce some of your thoughts about tags off? As far as folks that have, at least ones that are in here that have grown the quickest over the past 6 months, that's got to be Morgan, and he's obviously doing something right. So, Gold Saw Farms, folks, if you have not subscribed to that channel, go check him out. Morgan is a wonderful storyteller. His videos are very much like just short stories, and he's got this narration voice that just flows. Does a fantastic job. Peaceful Homestead, how you doing? Tigger bouncing. Wow, those are big channels too. I thought that looked on. Well, okay, Sean, here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, okay, I'll put in a big channel name here, and perhaps we can catch some fall off from some other channel that maybe on page 35 of somebody's search for something on that channel, this little video will show up. Okay, there you have it right there. Goldshaw Farm. Tags don't matter in 2020. Just focus on making a title and thumbnail that will make people want to click, and then make sure your video content keeps people there as long as possible. Now, and I totally agree with everything he said there. A couple of years ago, it was a different story. The tags mattered. Of course, a couple of years ago, all lives mattered too, not just black ones. Okay. All right. Morgan, would you like to call in? You got anything you want to share with the folks? You want to go public here? Either call in or go live on the screen. Or anybody else? If you do, I'll start up the phone. You guys kind of tell me. We're here for you folks tonight. For you people that are in the chat, that's who we're here for tonight. No problem. Because I know you would if you could.
Maury.
Lady M is in the house. Oh, we're the background for his editing sessions. He can work well listening to us in the background, which is fabulous. Morgan, we're gonna hold you to that. We're gonna hold you to that. We're gonna get you on here again. And for those of you that maybe are not aware of this, Morgan has been a very special guest of mine a couple times, where we do the channel reviews, and he's an excellent person to dissect a channel and gather pieces and bits that can be tweaked to enhance it. Camo and Bo's Homestead. Well, let me ask you this. Is there anybody in here that was not in our live stream last night? If you were not in the Monday Night Live show, type a number 1 in the chat.
Yeah, he also sends pizza. That it does, Carrie.
And there's the Googler. How you doing tonight? All right. So a couple of you missed last night. So last night was an interesting night. Somebody heard you giggling, it says here. Anyway, last night, we had a change of plans, which happens sometimes when you do these shows and you have guests. But our guests could not make it, and rather than try to move somebody up or get somebody at the last second, well, we decided to have a have an announcement. We said that, and we did a play on our guest that couldn't make it because one of the reasons she couldn't make it is she's pregnant.
Still have 4 of these giveaway too.
Daryl, have you seen that commercial on YouTube? How you can make money by downloading other people's video? No, I'm just going to say no. So anyway, we announced the start of our company.
Daryl is.
Must have caught somebody's attention here. All right. So no, we were going to have the hollers on last night, and Meg Holler is with child. So because of that, because they are behind, because Ben is just going nuts trying to get caught up, we postponed them. So, and like I say, it was kind of just a play on things that, all right, so she's pregnant. That's not by itself any big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal. So, but we also announced the start of our own little small branding company, merch company, where Sherry and I are making merch for other channels, T-shirts, mugs, stickers, decals, but we're not doing this in massive numbers. I'm going to tell you right now, if your channel, if you want to go out and order 200 shirts, we are not the people to come to. But if you want 10 to 20, yeah, check us out. If you want a dozen mugs or again, 10 to 20 mugs or something like that, yeah, check us out. Give us a call. If you want decals for your back window of your car, again, in those kind of numbers, check us out. Copper Kettle Farms wants a poop towel.
For Donald, her husband. See? She does. I knew that.
Turd herder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For Donald.
So there's a couple people in here tonight, or at least one, that I know have gotten a couple things that we've done, just kind of getting started before we really let anybody know what we're doing.
You can do that, Mama Z.
So anyway, that's we made that announcement last night. And let's see here. Can I see what I've got here? Screen. All right, let me change a couple settings here real quick. All right, so let me bring this over. Here's an example of one of the T-shirts that we got. This one's for 4th of July. And here's another one with that eagle head on it there. And there's another one with the washed out flag and the eagle. And I know it's kind of small on your screen, but I wasn't really prepared to show everybody these. Here's a what do they call that type of artwork with all the circles and that's up there right now? It starts with an M.
Medallia. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't pronounce it.
Okay, some sort of M.
I'm tongue-tied.
Some sort of M artwork. And there's a marine shirt, and there's one that is almost had to socialize, so we got some up-to-date things, just a flag. So there's a few shirts that we have. And any of those shirts that you just saw there, anything up through, I think, 3X, delivered to your door, $15.
No, they're not iron-ons, Wendy.
No, those are not iron-ons. That is embedded into the material of the shirt. It's actually dyed into the shirt. You can't feel them.
Carrie has a question. It doesn't have to do with the T-shirts. I don't know if you can answer it or not.
The Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah. Yes, we can get up to a 5X, Lazy Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, Cecilia, I'm trying to find something to send to you because I know being in Canada, I don't send you a lot. Go ahead.
The Googler says, I never got a text from you. Oh, I thought we had a discussion, Googler.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay. And Simply Southern Roots is in the garden listening. Yeah, as far as the Bluetooth speaker, I certainly can't tell you, not having it in front of me and messing with it. Paul, Sherry doesn't even have her mic in front of her. So, yeah, her sound is going to be pretty low. Yeah, they can't hear you. I told her, I said, they can't hear you. And she goes, I know. So, I guess I have to repeat. All right, so what else will we, what is the women's size of this?
I'd say for now, $15. One's 50 shirt, shipped up two sides. 4X will be $15.
Well, I was going to say 3, but okay.
Shipped, $15.
Yes. Yeah.
Go ahead. You just mock it up on me.
Okay. I've just been told since I have the mic and I could take the mic off and hand it to her. Anyway, before I get myself too deep here. Up through a size 3X unisex shirt, right? 3X? Is that what you said? 4X?
I think
4X.
I think they go 4X.
4X. A 4X unisex type T-shirt, similar to what you see in the pictures that we showed. So everything up through a size 4X, we will ship to your door, continental United States, $15. And that is with the design is actually in the material. This is not an iron-on. This is not a vinyl transfer. This is actually infused into the fibers of the shirt. Delirious Farmish, how are you doing?
Googler had a question for you. Comment.
Well, I see Googler's comment there as far as the time on the boot.
Yeah.
Of course, Googler, I'll have to tell you, if everything runs fine after it is up and booted, I wouldn't worry about the boot time. But that's me. Lisa Lee, how are you doing tonight? Good evening.
Yes,
Where is that link to buy a shirt? There is no link.
tank tops are available.
Tank tops? Talk tops? Tank tops are available, I'm told. Fine as frog hair split 3 ways. And that is fine.
If you want to take somebody else's logo, that's up to you.
All right, well, let's Big Dreams Homestead. Do I have to have my own logo, or can you help me create one? Okay, I'm not sure how we got into logos here, but
Well, for their T-shirt.
oh. Yes, J Love. Yes, tank tops. I thought we were just talking about the ones I showed them. But yeah, we will. We can also say if you have your own logo, your own piece of the pie that you would like to have.
But she doesn't have one.
But she doesn't have one.
That's what she's saying.
I will be more than happy to. Boy, I don't want to open this flood door here, but I will help. I will help you create one. I will certainly help you create something, and you can get tons of ideas from like Canva. If you just go to the Google search and type in making logos or how to create a logo or anything like that, you'll get tons of ideas. Lazy Bunny, we will see you shortly. You take care. Thank you for stopping in if you can't make it back. Can I show again? All right, you want to see the shirts that I already have? We will certainly show those again here. All right. All right, so here is just the flag, and this one says, "Phew, that was close. I almost had to socialize," and it's got a chicken with its tongue sticking out, blowing in the wind there. Proud Marine Dad. This one I think is going to be a real popular one. And here is a fancy chicken. And I've considered calling it other things, but we'll just leave it go at fancy chicken. Here is an eagle with the flag in the background. Here is another eagle with a flag in the background. And I'm sorry, I don't have names on these for you at this point. I guess they are named in the upper corner, and then the 4th of July shirt. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get some stuff built up for the upcoming, I'm going to say, Independence, holiday season, a little bit of Dad's Day stuff.
Yeah.
We can have. We can do that. Big Dreams Homestead.
We can do that too.
I can take this shirt, and where it says Dad, I can have it say Mom. Absolutely, we can do that.
Do you have the chicken one that you did for Robin? Do you have that graphic that you can put up?
The Driving Crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it displayed on a shirt.
Oh, well, I know that.
Let me find it here. I know it's here. Just have to find it.
Oh, don't worry about it. Francine's asking if all the shirts are white.
Yes, comes in any color you want, so long as it's white.
They don't have to be white.
Hmm?
They don't have to be white. Do they?
On some of these, they're going to have to be with the flags.
For the white to show, yeah.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. All right, we'll try this again. Sorry, we just had to get this going. So we have the 4th of July shirt. And we have this one I can have on a shirt. And we have this one, which is more in line with the upcoming holidays. And this one as well. And this one, which is the fancy chicken. And we got this one. And we've got the Marine Dad. We could also do this as a Marine Mom. We already told you that. Then we had the socialized shirt. And just the flag by itself. That's pretty much all I have created right now at this point in time. Oh, Sydney's in here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Love, get in touch with us, and we'll explain there's certain things you can and can't do. So at this point in time, it's going to be just easiest to say white. The Lear's Farmers, I like the heifer one. Do you like that one?
Camo wants the heifer one, but she says pink would be cute with the tie-dye. Haven't seen any tie-dyed shirts.
So there's the heifer one. Okay, here's just, let me just kind of quickly kind of explain the situation. The shirts that we're doing are very, very high quality. With the ink is actually embedded into the fabric itself. That means it's not going to wash out. It's not going to peel off. It's there for the life of the clothing. Because of that, because it is actually embedded into the shirt, white is the absolute best background you can have. Now, you can use other pastel colors. You can use a light green, a light blue, a light pink. You can use the safety, I think they call it green, but it looks yellow. You all know what we're talking about. The road workers wear it. The neon yellow, the bright orange. You can do those. But because that is the base canvas, it's going to slightly alter some of the other colors. And obviously, the one color we cannot print is white. So we need the white to have the white stand out. Now that's the reasoning behind it. Now, if we didn't want to go with that high quality of a shirt, if we just wanted to do an iron-on sticker or something like that, oh yeah, you can do white, absolutely. But then you're right back to that. Oh, I got that patch of vinyl that's on me, and I've got. I have to be real careful. It may peel off or.
Well, on these, if they get a colored T-shirt where the cow is white, it's going to show the color of the T-shirt, not the white cow. Right?
Yeah, like this heifer shirt, just for example. So this heifer shirt is if this were not on a white background, let's say it's on a light pink background. Every place here that's white would be a light pink. In other words, there would be no white on the cow here. There would be no way to get a white on the cow. Not without some sort of a transfer, of an iron-on transfer, whether it be vinyl, whether it be some other pigmented vinyl transfer, or along that line. That's not what we've put together here. We are actually embedding the dye into the shirt. You cannot feel it, and it's there forever. Now, sure, it's gonna fade some over time. I mean, all colors do. You leave them out in the sun long enough, and they will tend to bleach out.
Exactly. Chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows. My daddy
Absolutely.
My daddy told me.
Yes, Dutch, you can do that. Yeah, Dutch, you send it. Let me look at it. And if there's any issues, we will discuss it at that time. Wouldn't the fancy chicken work on colors? Any of these will work on colors as long as it's a light color. You just have to be aware that every place it's white, it'll be a color. So even the flags here. This will, we can print this fine on, I'm just going to say a pale green shirt. But you need to keep in mind that the white on the eagle, the white stripes in the flags, that's going to be the pale green shirt.
Cameron wants a recap of the designs, please.
All right. We're going to go right back to the beginning here. Let's start out with 4th of July. For no particular reason. It just happens to be first. So 4th of July. We had a special request for this. This is one I did this afternoon. So this is one to fit on a T-shirt, or potentially we've discussed that it could even go on a mug. Mm-hmm. All right, now we have the eagle head in front of the flag. And we have the entire eagle in front of the flag. And we have the fancy chicken. Then we have the heifer. I have the Marine dad. I'm going to say / mom. That can be a proud Marine mom. We have this one that's in tune with the times here. That was close. Almost had to socialize. And we have just the plain flag. The whole idea behind this, folks, was to create something along the simple lines that could be kind of timeless. People could wear them anywhere at any time. They didn't have to be necessarily politically correct with anything. And, I mean, like this American flag shirt, where could you not wear this? You can wear it anywhere you wanted to. White Family Farm, I'm all about chocolate cows. So if y'all have a design, and let me go a step further with this. Sherry and I, don't you even, I almost lost my teeth.
Yeah. Literally.
Sherry and I are making a trip tomorrow to pick up some materials. And this will be so we can actually do the mugs, the 11-ounce coffee mugs.
Of course, when it won't smudge his face.
Yes.
I wish I ever would.
Billy May's voice, you can even wear it in the shower.
That's too funny.
So yeah, if you have a logo, if you have if you have a picture of your kids that you want on a shirt, we can do that.
Tell Camel there's several ones that says I wish a heifer would. I see one with a crown, one with flowers on the head.
Yeah, there's been a lot of variations of that. Sherry did a quick search, and she found a lot of variations of the other. Wish I could. Is that what you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she typed it in here. And the other thing that we said we would do is we would make mugs. We would make the mugs for $10 plus shipping. So whatever it costs to ship, wherever you're at. But the mugs, we can do the mugs for $10. And that's full color. That's with the design embedded into the glaze. Again, this is not vinyl stick-on. This is.
These you can put in the dishwasher.
Yes, dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Camo and Bo's Homestead. I wish a heifer would. There's a number of variations of that. I hope he doesn't send us a picture and say, I need this edited.
God.
They're 11 ounce. 11 ounce. Standard size mug.
Except for cookies. We cover ourselves with air now. TMI, Sydney, TMI.
I'm certainly not bashing Teespring. I mean, considering the amount of volume of business that they do, it's incredible with what they do.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree with Wide Family. Yeah.
We're trying to fill this little niche that, and like I say, if you guys want stickers and you want to get like 100 stickers, we are not the people to do that. We are not the people to do that. Six fancy chicken mugs. Never enough time. At this point, just order through email. Just order through email.
And what does she mean by fancy chicken?
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what you mean by fancy chicken.
Excuse me.
But get a hold of us through the email. We can go back and forth and get whatever design you want on a mug. Yeah, are you, is she talking about?
I don't know. That's why. I don't know if that's the one or it's the other one.
Is this the chicken one you're talking about?
Or the plain one.
This can be done on those mugs. It's a highly detailed, very intricate drawing.
Well, that's almost like the one you did for the towels.
Yes, it is. Never enough time. I'm getting a nope.
The plain chicken, so it might be that one. This one, okay. Yeah. Okay, this is the one she means.
Okay.
Cecilia, I like that. Want to smudge his face saying, come on, I dare you.
Okay, and with this one, we can make that chicken any color you would like. It can be green or blue or black or red. So that chicken can be any color you want. I need to talk. I've been told I need to talk. I want periwinkle. Who's periwinkle?
It's a color.
Periwinkle's a color? Isn't fuchsia just a little bit of an off red?
Yeah, it's sort of a pinkish purple, yeah. Mm-hmm. Periwinkle's a shade of blue.
We'll make it blue and you can call it periwinkle all you like, and we will never argue with you. Okay, Dutch. I just went and glanced at that, and absolutely we could use that. We could either print that on a shirt. What might look pretty good is to take your actual center section out of that banner, the center narrow part, and use that as a band around a mug. That would be cute. Just some thoughts. All right. Questions from anybody else? White Family Farm, thank you so much for being in here this evening. Good to see you. And stay in touch. Let us know what which fuchsia or periwinkle you want. Did I had some issue with mouse. Dutch, I went and looked at the banner that you sent, and yeah, we can do that on a shirt if that's what you would like. Absolutely. Daniel. What is the max you can do on an order? I don't know that we have a max, but there would be a point where it would be cheaper for you to go elsewhere. Because we're just not geared to doing big multiple numbers of anything at a time. We're just not geared to do that. Cecilia, I would say that if you're wanting 24 or more of anything, I mean, by all means, ask us. And we'll be more than happy to discuss it, and we won't be upset if I tell you to go elsewhere and say, hey, these people would do you a better job in that kind of quantity. I'd rather have you happy because you'll come back to me the next time you want something different. See, a lot of people, I can get special transfers made that I can iron on shirts. I can get them made for 15 cents a piece. But the first one cost me $30.15 plus shipping. You still making masks? Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. Never enough time. She is still making masks. Oh, okay, Cecilia. Daniel Gauss, my judge, beware, I am a troll. What are you trolling? How are things out your way, Daniel? What is the max size? Okay, let's talk for a moment about stickers. When I'm referring to stickers / decals, I'm talking about like the ones you'd maybe see on the back window of a car. Typically, they're going to be 6 to 8 inches is all they're going to be in width. I mean, I can make them much bigger. I could make them 2 foot long, but they would be a real pain to put on, and not sure that's really what you want to do with them. But I'm not talking about making the little ones that are 2 inches long that you get 500 on a roll. We don't do that. We don't do that. But if you wanted like a sticker decal that went on the rear window of a car, for example, like I made the let me show you those. Let me dig them out here. Hold on. Okay. So this is a rear window sticker. I just have them shown on different backgrounds. So I have both left and right versions.
No, these aren't window clings, Jess.
No, these are permanent adhesive.
We can make window clings.
Yeah, we can do window cling. But the ones what we have done so far here is these are on for, they're going to be good for 3 to 4 to 5 years anyway. And these in a 6-inch width look pretty good on the rear window of a van, of a pickup truck. If you go much bigger than that, they start looking maybe too big. So 6 to 8 to 10 inches. But again, we can make them bigger if you've got a great big truck or a great big window. We can do that. But these I'm selling these for $8 a piece. Now, if you said, Daryl, I want to get 100 of these, I would ask you how soon you wanted them, and we would have to work something out because they take a while to do.
How much material is needed for a mask? You're the one who measures them out.
How much material?
Yeah, Francine.
Total material would be if it was all the same color. Is that what you're asking? Okay. A strip 7 inches wide by 36 inches in length will make one mask. Not counting the ties or anything. That's just the covering part.
Okay, so what, half a yard?
Well, it's 36 inches long, 7 inches wide. So I guess I know some of the bolts of material you get are 42 inches wide. So if you just cut a 7-inch strip off the end of that, there's enough there to do one mask. And if the bolt's 42 inches wide, it would be not even a yard of material.
Quarter yard enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, quarter yard, no, go ahead and tell him.
Yeah, quarter yard should be plenty. That is a pocketless mask.
Okay, I'm done.
Do you think that the masks are still in high demand? I don't know.
They're starting to close up states again.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah. Misty said they're starting to close up Texas. They closed up Canadian border again.
Well, that's because they had all these demonstrations, probably. All right. So, any questions on the branding merchandise? Send us an email to familyhomestead@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to get back with you on that. If you saw anything on here tonight that you liked and just want to get, if you refer to the picture accurately enough, just send us an email. And any of the shirts that you saw delivered within the continental United States, $15, complete, done. And we had mentioned the mugs. Don't have any samples to show you at this point in time. We will have probably by Thursday, but The mugs are $10 each plus whatever the shipping is. We don't have a handle on shipping yet on those. So whatever the shipping would be to your house, but $10 a mug. The mask is a must in public transit here and out in public. White picket fence, I'm sorry you missed it. I'm sorry. But you can always rewatch it. We will not take it away from you.
Yeah, that's true.
We're opening the second station tomorrow, so the masks are required in many places. Well, here's what I debated about. At first, when Sherry first started making these, I mean, you couldn't get masks. People were making them all over the place. But it takes a considerable amount of time to make those masks. And we now have the opportunity and means that we could buy some pre-made masks that we could decorate, that we could use within our branding process and print on them and personalize them. That if I don't want to get stuck with 150 masks or more. Okay, so having said all that, it's well over the hour here. Glad everybody could make it tonight. Feel free to stay in touch via email, and wishing everybody a wonderful week. Anything else, hon? Okay. Take care, everyone. Good night.